Germany. It's one of the top destinations for international students. But behind the Instagram pictures, there's a reality most people don't talk about. The cultural shocks, the rent prices, the little survival skills you must learn just to make it here. Today you hear from Ekene, who's been through it all, from student life to graduation, sharing the hard truths and practical tips every international student needs to hear before they arrive in Germany. If you're ready, let's delve in. So would you mind introducing yourself? Tell us about your educational background, just a little bit about yourself.
All right. My name is Ekene. I'm from Nigeria. I'll just go straight to my academic background.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, I studied marketing. It's a 4 years program. And the plan for me came for me to go further with my studies outside Nigeria. And I had a decision of either continuing in the line of marketing or management, but I decided to take a switch to another field, to a more technical field. Yeah, because I believe you might agree with me as well. The world is going digital, technical, and if you're lacking that technical experience, even if you're in the field of management, you need to know how to apply.
That's
why Germany has universities such as applied sciences, even for management courses.
Yeah.
So I decided to study engineering. So I came into Germany for a second bachelor program in business engineering at Technical University of Applied Science in Schweinfurt. Then after I graduated in 2022, I proceeded to do my master's in digital transformation at University of Applied Science, Neu. So I graduated. I submitted my thesis and everything December last year. That's December 2024, and received my certificates March 2025.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
So that's it about my academics.
So how was it for you transiting from marketing to engineering?
Okay, for me it was easy and also difficult. Easy in the sense that I had this science foundation from secondary school. At least I had first-hand experience with mathematics, physics, and all that stuff. And business engineering is a combination of the business management field and engineering field. So for the engineering side, studying it at the university level, at the first semester, it was okay, but as we proceeded forward, it became more technical because I'm new to those stuff.
Yeah,
because we have to specialize in the engineering side, be it mechanical engineering or electrical or mechatronics.
Nice.
So I was introduced to more technical stuff, and I said it was difficult in the sense that, I have to go back to my book, learn 1 + 1 afresh.
Can imagine.
The good thing, how I navigated the difficulties was I joined study groups.
Nice.
Yeah, I was lucky to have smart people around me.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah,
study groups, very important.
Yeah, so with that, I was able to scale through.
All right.
Yeah.
So one of the questions I always like to ask international students is what was the biggest challenge, or what was the biggest cultural shock rather, when you came to Germany? What was it?
For me, I would say the discipline over here. Back home, we have this mindset that we are very hardworking.
Yeah.
We are always under the sun, killing it and everything, which is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we think that it's rosy over here, but it's not. It's actually actually otherwise.
Yeah.
I have a different mindset now. I would rather say we have more time in Nigeria than here.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have that time, some of the things we do, like the time we spend on social media, social outing and stuff, we won't be able to do that. Yeah, so there's this discipline of you have to wake up on time, you have classes to attend, you have a job to go to, you have an assignment to do. 24 hours is not enough.
Yeah. In terms of maybe studying or living here in Germany, what was the biggest challenge for you?
The biggest for me was striking a balance with everything. Studies is demanding.
Yeah.
you have to work as a student to pay your bills. You shouldn't be expecting money from back home to sustain your rent and stuff.
That's true.
And you have to maintain who you are, else you lose it.
Yes, true.
If you are extrovert, you have to be that. If you're an introvert, likewise. So knowing how to put everything in play without any lacking, knowing how to prioritize and making sacrifices. You have to drop some things for the others.
That's
so this
true.
was the biggest challenge for me. And it took some time, not too long, however, because I know that I had to create a balance even before leaving Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was prepared mentally for it. And I would say I tried my best to manage it.
Balancing between studies and every other thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one challenge most international students face here in Germany, especially, back home, we are used to just studying alone and not working.
Yeah.
But once you come to Germany, you have to study alongside work. And it's difficult for so many international students to balance both. Yeah. That's just the truth. And that's why you see they might be doing so well at school and not so well at work.
Yeah.
Or they might be doing so well at work or not so well at school. So if you're able to find a balance between studies and school and maybe social life, it will really help you. What's the importance of learning German?
I would say it is the most important of it all. It's more important than your visa itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so because German is the official language of Germany. Every official document in Germany is in German, although you might come across English translations. Yeah. The job opportunities as well. There are international companies, there are jobs you could get in English, but there are more of the German jobs.
Exactly.
So if you can do your stuff, you study, you graduate, and you learn German very well, you have a lot of options for you. Even while you are a student as well, the kind of jobs that you would attract because of speaking good German are enormous.
Yeah.
Like you won't just be left with the bare minimum jobs out there, warehouse and stuff, lager, yeah. So I would say it's worth dedicating your time back home, even if it's 1 year, to learn the language before coming. Yeah. To add to the question, we know there's a waiting time to secure an appointment date in Nigeria.
Yes.
So it's a win-win situation for you. While waiting for your appointment date, you pick up German and learn it.
Yeah.
You don't bother about how good you are yet, but the foundation matters.
Yes.
And you can then implement it over here.
You don't want a situation whereby you come to Germany and you don't even understand the simplest thing in German. Like, it's crazy.
That's a disaster.
Yes, it's going to be a disaster.
Kill your self-esteem.
Yes. Yeah. And you talked about also applicable to when studying in the university. Was there a time when one of the staff spoke German to you? Like maybe thinking you understand German? Or maybe you get an email from the university and it's in German.
Yeah, that is common. Many of their emails will come in German.
Yeah.
Yeah, though there's no big deal in just translating it to your browser. But on the official setting, when you meet with them one-on-one, they already know you're an international student. They speak English straight up to you. So, it's not a problem. Okay. And for me, I might not be able to relate with the challenges of others because I learned German before coming here.
So you speak fluent German?
Not fluent.
Okay.
Like, that's another to this interview.
Yeah.
I have a different view towards everything.
Okay.
Like, you might learn German, come to Germany. For the fact that you're studying in English language, that could be a disadvantage to you as well.
That's true. That's true.
Because you rarely practice the language.
That's true.
You cannot speak the language randomly with your classmates. That's not your medium of instruction. So the only way you can practice it is if you have a job that you have to speak often at that job, your student job, or you have a friend or a German, or you share in a shared apartment, you speak with your flatmates. That could help, or a German community.
Yeah.
So it could really make you take a step backwards in your fluency.
True.
So my advice to counter that is when you come to Germany, continue. Don't stop.
Yeah.
If you land up to the A2 level in your home country and you arrive Germany, continue B1, B2 to the very, continue it consistently till you graduate out of school. It's tedious. Like I mentioned, my biggest challenge was creating a balance.
Yeah.
Now imagine adding German to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But our pidgin language, there's this saying, all die and I die. So those die at once. Like, think of the long-term gratification.
Yes, that's true.
What matters.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the biggest cheat code in Germany for you?
Good question. The biggest for me was getting it right from onset.
Yeah.
I used to have this thinking, and I still believe so, that if I had come here maintaining my marketing background, I think most of the places I've gotten into, I won't be able to get in there. Most of the kind of working student jobs, internships I've done, I won't be able to get it.
Sure.
Maybe with marketing and a very strong German at C1 and C2, yes, I agree it might be good. But that's, who knows when I'll get to that level to get into the competition, because it's a competitive industry to get in internships, working student jobs and stuff. So I would say getting it right with the program is very important.
Yes.
What are you coming to study?
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing is that balance. Don't delay your studies so long.
Yeah, true. That's very true. That's very true. Because most people always look at, I have, according to law, I have like 5 years or 10 years to finish a master's program. Even in your subconscious, like, think about, why do you want to spend 5 years or 10 years for a master's program when you can be done with 3 years and then face your life, get into the job market, not staying 10 years. No, people, like you said, people always sleep on that, like, I have so much time. You don't have time.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
They're scared of the future. Like, they don't know what awaits them. So they're like, let me secure stay with these studies while I get things together. Yeah, if you're getting things together in the right manner, like, okay, you are delaying your school because of you are actively chasing the German language. Yeah. It's so good. It's worth the sacrifice. Like I said, create your own balance.
Yeah.
So that is one. Or you're building your skills, your soft skills and your hard skills in other areas. Likewise, because you see the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. I would say universities and school doesn't even really matter. It's what can you offer?
Yes.
If you're not going to university for specialized professional courses like medicine, surgery, and likewise, every other is questionable.
Especially in a place like Germany.
Exactly. So it's not just enough to just graduate with your master's degree at hand. Like, when you go for your job interview, they focus on your work experience and your skills. What have you done? It's not even enough to have certifications here and there.
True.
Like, okay, with this, can you manage this database? Can you do this? Can you do that? With that degree you came with from Nigeria, you can actually secure a job with it. You don't have to graduate from your program first.
Oh, okay.
You can start job hunting from day one in Germany.
But with no prior experience in the German labor force. Okay.
Experience can be gotten from any country. Like, it will be competitive, but if they really want you, they want you.
What you can offer.
What the company wants is what you have done in Nigeria, they'll take you.
Okay, that's good. That's a good information then.
Because if you mention of experience, how many people won't have the experience even in Germany?
In Germany.
Like, you see them, they stay 3-4 years in a master's program, no experience, because it's difficult to get the internship and the working student jobs.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So, talking about the job market, people always say there's something called the hidden job market in Germany. Was it difficult for you to land this job, or you had to? Because I know in some cases, maybe 60% of the companies don't actually put out listings there on their official website. They just do it, like put up applications, but maybe it doesn't even exist. And then you have so many people applying, and obviously when a good percentage apply and they don't get offers, then they have this tag, there are no jobs, right? But
What do you have to say? Like, was it easy for you to land this full-time job of yours?
There's this visa category called the opportunity card.
Yeah.
Attracting skilled graduates to come to Germany to look for jobs. So, well, I would say that visa category should be transparent enough to let those people come in to know what they are going to face over here. The job market for us is majority German-speaking jobs.
Yeah.
There are jobs, but how good is your German?
Good question.
Very good question. The few English-speaking jobs are available for majority of us as English speakers are competitive. Not that you're not qualified, not that your certificate is not good enough, not that your work experience is not good enough, but at the end of it, that company maybe just wants 1 or 2 or 3 persons out of 30, 50 persons that applied. So you really have to stand out. So I would say to break in for people like us already here in Germany that are studying or graduated and everything, to break in, the strategy you began with from beginning. It starts from the beginning. It doesn't start at the end. If you wait until you graduate, then you're in trouble. Like while you're a student, what were you doing? What were the working student jobs you did? What were the internships you did? Because this is what will sell you.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the opportunity to do those kind of jobs, what were the projects you did?
Okay.
Like some of these semester abroad programs, some of these internal school projects, like can you present it well in your CV? Can you present it well in your motivation letter? In your cover letter, rather? These are what could sell you and break you into the job market. Anything other than this, there's no guarantee. You might just keep searching and searching. Then to add to that, a reference play a long role as well.
That's true.
Yeah, if you know someone in a company that is actively working, reach out to that person. Please, if there's any opportunity internally, let me know. Or please refer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that could give you, because the main goal for I urge for every international student to go for is to secure that interview first.
Yes, get the experience.
If you're called for an interview, it would help you sell yourself. Because if you're not given a platform,
how do you sell it?
How would you sell it? Who would know who you are?
That's true. That's true. I'm talking about reference. It's really true, because I remember there was a job recently. I just want to get like an experience in that field because I love the automobile industry. So I reached out to this. We attend same church. It's an international church. So he works there in the pricing department. And he said something. He says, when you apply, though it's not my department, but make a reference to me. When you make a reference, it's easier. I'm like, okay, so this really works. So adding to what you just said, when you get a reference from someone who is already in the company, it gives you like 10 steps ahead of some other person who is just applying.
Yeah.
You know, so like he said, it's actually easier to get a job in Germany when you speak German. There are more job opportunities than compared to English-speaking jobs. Because, I mean, it's just obvious that so many persons applying for English jobs than the German jobs. Yeah. Because I go to some companies and
the Germans themselves are applying for the English jobs.
Exactly. Yes. That's true. That's
and
really
they speak
true.
English.
Yes, that's true. So you see that there are more opportunities on the German side. So if you can do yourself a lot of good by studying German to help you in the long run, trust me. And even if you apply for a job and you don't get it, you got the experience already.
Yeah.
Tell us about life in Heidelberg. I know you live in Heidelberg. So tell us about life in Heidelberg as a student. I know right now you're an expert. Should I refer to you as an expert?
I don't know. You know, we're not used to titles in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's Nigeria, I would have put engineer in front of my name. Engineer can never come
Exactly.
Oh, nobody cares here.
Yeah, nobody cares. So tell us about life in Heidelberg for an international student who is probably coming here to study or live here? The accommodation, the price, is it budget student friendly? The budget, is it okay for a student to survive here in Heidelberg?
Okay. What brought me to Heidelberg was my mandatory internship.
Okay.
I did my internship in a small town called Raumberg. Raumberg is close to Heidelberg, just a few minutes from here. All my universities was in Bayern. Technische Universität and Technical University of Applied Science, Würzburg-Schweinfurt is in Bayern. Hochschule Neu-Ulm is in Bayern. So I can tell you more about student life over there in Bayern than in Heidelberg. Yeah, Heidelberg as it is. After my internship, I decided to remain here because it's beautiful. Like the Ausländer building is amazing to me.
That's one thing I always say in my videos. If you want to move to a new city, do your research. Check the city office, the immigration office. Is it student friendly or not before you make that decision? Sorry, you can go.
Yeah, true. Well, I don't know whether it's subjective because I've heard some people say that, it was not students though.
Yeah.
Just random people. It's not nice to me. And this time, I don't know. They've always been nice to me.
Yeah.
Prompt response. Like you send an email today, it's not even up to 24 hours, they respond.
Wow.
They attend to you, like if you want to switch your visa from student visa to blue card with immediate speed, process everything so quickly.
That's good.
So Heidelberg is beautiful. It's a tourist center.
Are people friendly here?
Yeah. Okay. And the oldest university in Germany is here.
Yeah, it's in Heidelberg. That's true.
It's also called the City of Science.
Yeah.
And because they have this university teaching hospital that is well equipped, and many internationals come here for treatment and stuff.
Okay.
But back to my initial city, which was Schweinfurt for my bachelor and Neu-Ulm for my master. Schweinfurt, I had it good because when I came, there were more international people from other part of the country, from Africa as a continent, from Asia, India. So we had more of them. So it was enjoyable. We had a community where we share. It's in that community we formed these study groups. When you yourself people are having difficulties, you could just come to the best of them all and say, please take us in physics, material science, technical mechanics and stuff. And we dusted all our exams that way. It was a smooth ride. Cost of living over there was good. I don't know how it is now. Generally in Germany, I think rent is on the high.
Yeah, it's really going. Yeah, the rent, the housing, sector is really skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Unlike what it used to be like 4 or 5 years ago. Right now, even in the smallest cities, it's really going up. But
pre-COVID, it was difficult, but it was still nice. Post-COVID, it became worse. Then the Russia-Ukraine war. Contributed. Like right now, there are more people than houses. Right now, the basic rent you could just get for 500, 600 euros. You could get it as 800 euros and stuff. So I think I can speak for every international student in Germany that they pay through their nose to pay their rent. Yeah.
Okay.
Food feeding remains still good, although it was better years ago, where you could just with your 20 euros, you could fill your trolley.
You could even
it just maybe a handbag or stuff, but it's still better. You'll be able to manage.
What would be your advice to international students coming to Germany?
First, Germany is a right option for so many reasons. If you compare it to other countries where you have to pay high tuition fees, Germany is amazing. Germany offers you quality education for less, for just your semester fees. And that alone is something big. Yeah, if you're from a well-to-do family, you don't mind and stuff, you could try out United States and stuff. And they have quality education as well. But I think Germany education can withstand any education you get anywhere.
Yes, that's
because when you graduate, even within yourself, you know that there's something different in you.
Mm-hmm.
That you could really like
You work
apply
for the certificate.
apply what you have learned over the years. So that stands out. Generally, I would say everyone should, like still yet to arrive, should be aware of the life over here. It's not just, environment is beautiful, exchange of your experience, intercultural relations and all that, but it's not all that rosy. It's a country of discipline.
Yeah.
If you're not disciplined from where you're coming from, then sorry, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Like the time you wake up, the time you eat, the time you sleep, the time you study, the time you work, like it's all connected for your success.
Yeah.
So I would say you need to realize that you're coming here for business. Not business as in quotes, but you're coming here to get things done. Like you're under a student visa, so student studies is your priority, not any other thing. You didn't come here to work and earn money.
Yes.
That's just an extra to support your studies.
True.
And on the long run, because you aim to achieve something, that's why you're going to school, right?
Yeah.
You have to start planning towards it. Like, what do I want to be? I want to be a mechanical engineer or a manager in an IT firm or whatever. The question is, how do I get there? You need to start answering the questions now. Like, while trying to attempt to answer those questions, you could find out that, you need to go for this extra training outside of school. You need to learn German more. B1 level is not enough. B2 level is not enough. C1 level is not enough. That's when you realize all these things.
True.
That's by the side. Then I would say I could also propose what I did to others as well. If you're coming from a background whereby you feel that, after you finish this, you wanted something more. For marketing, after I graduated, I questioned myself, like, this marketing, like, I could just easily get this from a certification training, 6-month stuff, and I don't need to go to university for 4 years to practice marketing. I need something more engaging, something that I can't just really pick up on the road or on the street. You could take that approach as well and decide and say, it won't just take you 3 years to get into a different field that is more engaging, more professional, and something worth the investment of your time and money. So Germany offers you that opportunity to do that. You could take that approach. It's not an easy one, but it's worth it. And networking is very important.
Yes. Scream it loud.
Most important of it. If you're used to always being to yourself and stuff, don't do it here.
Yeah.
Try to come out of your shell, make friends with your classmates, your colleagues at work. Not just friendship discussing irrelevant stuff, but friendship that has to do with life, career, goals.
Yeah.
Like even this interview right now that we're exchanging knowledge, I'm learning something from him. And likewise, he's doing the same.
True.
We are connected like this automatically.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, I see him 10 years from now, I know who he is.
Yeah, that's
If I have something that I know that will benefit him, I will let him know.
That's the importance of networking. Yeah, that's true. Networking, you can never go wrong with it, right? So to wrap up this video, tell me, what's your favorite German word?
Do I have one? That's a good question.
The first job I got was at Amazon.
Yeah.
I always waited to hear the word
Firebird. Firebird, okay.
I always waited to hear that word because it's like, yo, I'm done for the day. So, guys, you've heard it from Ekene. Like, I don't know how he's really grounded in the system, I must say, because he's gone through the system. He's now doing a full-time job. He has a bachelor's, he has a master's, and now a full-time job. Come on. And he speaks German to a certain level. And I know with time, he's going to get to C2 level, right? So the reason why I bring some of these interviews to my channel is so you can learn from these people and have a soft landing when you come to Germany. If you're already in Germany, you can still learn if you're already tilting to the wrong side, with these interviews, you can correct your mistakes, and make it right. So we call it a wrap here. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to hit the subscribe button down below. Drop the beautiful comments, what you think about experience of Ekene, and also give this video a thumbs up by liking it. Also share this video so it gets to a wider audience and more people can learn and we can grow the family. We are heading to 6K subscribers, so keep sharing and we keep growing. Until the next time, I love you guys. Stay motivated. Adios.